Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. Today is Sunday, December 27th. Welcome back. I've been off for a week doing Christmas stuff, spending time with my family, well, my husband, and Marley, our dog, doing lots of walks up in the back. I hope you guys have had a great holiday season so far. We still have more to come, but anyways, I'm back. I missed you guys. Although I did get a chance to get caught up on a few things and plan out a few things for the upcoming celebration, which starts January 5th. Hi, Monique and Barb. Hi, Pat. So, thanks for joining me this evening. Tonight is my usual Sunday, 7 o'clock Facebook Live. And for the next 2 months, it's going to be Sunday Celebration. So I'm going to feature items that are in the Celebration catalog. Tonight I'm actually showing you stuff that will be in the starter kit. If you think that's the right choice for you at this time, it's always the greatest deal. Hi Cheryl. But anyways, and it's a sneak peek from papers that are actually coming out in the annual catalog, the 2021-2022 annual catalog. But I'll tell you more about that in a second. So, I'm back. I've been in my studio actually for the last few days because really, other than cooking a turkey on Christmas Day and giving half to our daughter to take home and eat by herself with her boyfriend, I haven't been up to a lot. So, I've had fun stamping and there are so many pretty things in the new catalogs. And I'm kind of excited to be using purples and pinks and greens instead of red and green and gold. I love Christmas, but by Christmas, I've kind of had enough of it, so I'm glad to be working with other projects. Hi Fran and Linda, thanks for joining me. All right, a couple of commercials before we start. Winter Stamp Camp is one of my favorite stamp camps, and I live in this beautiful little subdivision where it's really pretty, actually at every season, but especially in the winter. And I love hosting winter stamp camp here. One year we saw a fox come into our backyard and he was doing that thing where they hop up and burrow their nose in the ground looking for mice. It was so cool. Anyways, it will be virtual this year, but it's still going to be fun. It's January 9th. We're making 14 cards, 7 designs, 2 of each, a 3D treat box. I provide chocolates. I have a custom cookie being made by my cookie artist Molly, and it's just a really fun day. It's going to be some live. I'm going to this time do a private Facebook group, so you'll have to watch for the link to just join the private Facebook group, because just because I'm going to do it private this time. And so we'll be on at 10 like we did the last time. We'll be on at 10. I'll show you make and take A, and then we'll have a break so you can do them, because it's too hard to do them while I'm demonstrating them. And then we'll get back on again at 1. I'll show you make and take B, and then we'll get back on at 3 for wrap up. There'll be door prizes all day long. It's lots of fun. Hopefully you can FaceTime with someone that you know that's doing the stamp camp with you and have some fun along with me. It's the closest I can get to having you in my home. And there will be a PDF. I wasn't going to do a PDF, but I already started making it, so there will be a PDF available for the stamp camp. And so if you are a demo and you don't want to buy the whole stamp camp kit, or you're not from Canada, then you can purchase the PDF and you'll have access to the videos and also all the print material. And I'm just going to show you the cards that we're going to be making. They're so pretty. So I tried to feature a lot of the new papers. I'm limited in that I can't do stamped images, so I tried to be as creative as I could. Hi Diane, to include projects where I didn't need stamped images. So obviously you have to do all the sentiment stamping yourself, but everything will be cut and ready for you to just put your sentiment on. So I'm just going to pull in the cards. I'm just going to show you quickly. It's like a sneak peek. Those of you who are registered can get excited about what's coming up. So this is the first one based on the Fine Art Designer Series paper. There's one in this paper, and then there's another one in a different paper. So this is the design, and you'll have to stamp your own greeting. You could actually make this one into a Valentine's card if you want, but I will have another a class coming out in January where I'll be doing some Valentine's cards. If you saw my post earlier with the snail mail DSP, oh my god, so cute. I will be including that in a class at the end of January. So here's another one. This one focuses on the hydrangea paper. Pretty, beautiful ribbon. So when you get your projects, this will all be die cut, your bows will be tied, your flowers will be punched out. All you have to do is assemble and stamp your greeting. This is Rococo Rose, in case you're wondering about ink colors. These ones I haven't quite finished because I'm waiting to get some dies that I ordered that are like the stitched leaf dies that we had in the fall, but they're stitched flower dies. So I haven't quite finished designing these, but basically the bases will be like this, and then there'll be some flower embellishments along with it, and for sure a bow, because Barb loves bows. Hydrangea, oh my god, this paper is to die for. You'll have this sheet and another one, and bows will be tied. This sheer gorgeous grape ribbon is so pretty. I love this layered look of a card, so that will be another one. Then you'll have the materials to make one of each. This is white heat embossed, and if you don't have white heat embossing, then I'll put a little piece of white in there that you can just add a sentiment in black ink, which will look just as nice. And that's, I think it's Field and Flower Designer Series paper. This one is featuring Dandelion Wishes, and these are Memories and More cards. Everything will be cut, ready for you to go. You'll have to add your own little sentiment. Bows will be tied. There is some Wink of Stella on here, so hopefully you have some. And then the last one is this adorable strawberry paper coordinating punch, and it's just so stinking cute. Everything will be ready. Just add your greeting and you're good to go. So I do have 3 spots available for that if you want the whole kit, but you do have to be in Canada. And the PDF will be available on my website probably next week. I'm almost finished it actually. Oh, the other one is a little 3D box. These boxes are in the new catalog. They're called, I think, Love Treat boxes. I could be wrong, but they come all ready to assemble, and then you'll have all the materials to decorate the top of your box with the ribbon, the punched out flowers, and of course, any of you who've been to my classes, you'll have enough chocolates to fill this cute little box. So cute. So that's Winter Stamp Camp. I'm actually ahead of the game this time for Winter Stamp Camp. I have all the papers cut. I just need to do the die cutting and punching, so those will be available for delivery early next week. So you'll have them in lots of time for Winter Stamp Camp, which is the 9th. All right, the other thing is Paper Pumpkin. The next Paper Pumpkin is the January one is always Valentine's oriented. So the next one, the actual kit has cards, and then this time they have an add-on kit. They've had these a couple of times before. So for the add-on kit, you're going to get these mini boxes. It's got that adorable little snail. Oh my gosh. It's available January 1st while supplies last. And 20 printed mini boxes and 24 decorated die cuts and labels. So it's going to coordinate with the cards in the kit. So you have to register by January 20th. There'll be information on my blog tomorrow. I posted it tonight to launch tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, I do have a link that directs you right to my Paper Pumpkin registration. And they're always really fun. And they're a good price point. They're only $30. You get a stamp set. You always get at least 1 ink spot. You get all the materials to make the cards. They always give you extra materials. So it's awesome. Thanks, Minik. I think they're beautiful. It's just fun to be working with different colors. So, mini catalog, January 5th. Celebration, January 5th. So during Celebration, for every $60 in Canada that you spend before tax and shipping, you can choose 1 item from the Celebration catalog. And I will tell you, there are 4 paper packs this year. That's the most they've ever had. And also, if you think this is a good time to purchase the starter kit, no pressure. If you ask anyone on our team, and there's some people on our team that are on here now, maybe they could pop a comment on and say how fun our team is. There's no pressure to do anything except buy at a discount for yourself. If you want to do more than that with it, then I'm happy to help you. If you don't, then you can just be your best customer. So the the starter kit bonus for Celebration, they always have a bonus during Celebration, is you get 5 packs of the 6x6 designer series paper. Each year, Stampin' Up! Comes out with new patterns for this paper. It's always in the annual catalog. So in your starter kit, you can receive 5 packs, 40 papers in each pack. That's 200 sheets of designer series paper for free. And the kit is $135, no tax, no shipping in Ontario, and you get to choose $165 worth of products, anything you want from the catalog. So if, let's say, you want the hydrangea suite, you could add that to your starter kit, and then you get all this paper. So what I thought I would do tonight is show you a card from a color from each of the packs. It's the 4 regular packs, subtles, brights, neutrals, and regals. And then the 2020-2022 in color pack. So these won't be available to customers until next May. They changed the catalog dates, but I think it's May. So you'll get them early. So I thought, because it's January, almost January, I would focus on Valentine's Day. This is another set that's going to be available in the new catalog. It's called Lots of Heart, and I love the stamped backgrounds. I don't have the dies yet. They weren't available when I first ordered my products. They were stuck on a ship somewhere. So I do have them on order, so I should be getting them soon. So I actually had to fussy cut some of them out. But it's a great set, and you'll see when we work through when we create the cards, how pretty they are. And it's just great. Sent with lots of heart. You're all heart, just a little note, thank you. So they could be for things other than Valentine's Day as well. I've also used the Be Mine Stitched, I don't know why I wrote that backwards, Be Mine Stitched dies. These are a carryover item from last year, so these are still available in our current annual catalog. They were available last year in the mini catalog, but now they're available just in the regular catalog. I also included a couple, for you, and You Make My Heart Happy. This is a Celebration host set that is available when you host a party and your sales are a certain amount. But I'm going to be giving away a couple of these in January and February. So stay tuned for more information. They're so cute. This coordinates with our Punch Duo set, and these coordinate with one of the new punches that we have that's, I'm looking for it over here, 2 ovals. Oh, it's way far away. So one of the new punches is a small oval and a larger one. Really, really fun. And this is the postage stamp punch. I think it's punch. Anyways, great set. Happy birthday, a heartfelt thanks, really nice greetings, sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. Oh, that's so nice, because we're in lockdown again, so there's a lot of special moments that we're missing out on. So this is an awesome sentiment. Okay, on to our cards. Let's start with the first one. The first one is from the In Colors. So this is Bumblebee. I've done all my card bases in Whisper White. Now, sad news, Whisper White is going away. But apparently we're getting something called Basic White. And it's kind of sad, actually, because the company that made our Whisper White and our thick Whisper White and our note cards, they actually went under due to COVID. So I actually do feel very bad about that. So they had to find another another manufacturer. So in the meanwhile, a lot of it's sold out. So luckily I ordered as much as I could. And I had other people ordering it for me as well. So white card base, next layer, Bumblebee. Thanks, Teresa, you're so sweet. So here is the design. So when Stampin' Up! Does the design, there's 4 designs, 2 papers, back and front. So this is one design, This is the other design. And then this one and this one. Very versatile, perfect for layering up on your cards. So the cards we're making tonight are easy peasy. I just want to showcase all the new in papers. In color, no, they're not all in colors. All the new upcoming papers. And these are not available in the new catalog. They're not available till, I think it's May. But as a demonstrator, you actually can order these. So I've got white on the other, a different design of this one. Now I'm going to pop it up. And it's so pretty on the other side as well. I realize you can't really tell a lot the difference, but I think enough to showcase the colors. And I might add a bow. I just feel like I need a bow on every card today. Maybe I'll put the bow right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. So these are all potential Valentine's cards or just I love you cards. So let's go ahead. I love this ribbon. It's the crinkled seam binding. And the classes or the post that I did today on my blog, I colored this in Flirty Flamingo. So if you have blends, you can color this any color that you have a blend marker. All right, glue dots. Okay, I got a pack of glue dots and they're backwards, like they're on the inside. Hi Wanda, my Christmas was perfect. Well, I didn't get to see my parents, but it was as perfect as it could be during COVID. I do see my parents because I'm kind of their grocery person and medical appointment person, but I didn't actually see them on Christmas. I'm just going to pop that right there. And because this is the in color, I'm going to find the in color little gems that I have and add them to my card. Just a couple of them. These are Bumblebee. Oops, I hate when that happens. So I'll just add a couple. You know me, I like 3. There we go. All right, card number 1, Bumblebee. Card number 2 is from the neutrals. And I decided to go with one that could be used for a masculine card. Teresa, you read my mind. A masculine card, so I chose Knight of Navy. And I might be able to use Moonlight, the Moonlight. Although it's a guy card, but hey, you can still have a bit of bling. So again, you'll see me use the same design on all of these cards. So we have our next layer that's Knight of Navy. A couple of them I'm going to add ribbon, if I remember, but not this one. Then I have both sides. I'm going to choose this side to go up. I really like the designs on this paper. These papers are great neutral packs, and some of you are, not some of you, I'm sure all of you have some of these colors in your color collection. So now I'm going to do a little one across because I felt it needed something else. So this little one is going to go across. So Sundays are going to be all about celebration products. And then the rest of the week, I'm going to focus on one sweet. So I'm going to start with my one that I was so excited about, and that is hydrangea. Yes, I have to get some more of those as well. Those little gems are great. Actually, I like all the colors. Some of them I use more than others, and like Cinnamon Cider I used more in the fall, but I think Misty Moonlight and the Bumblebee I'll use a lot now. Okay, so I'm going to try to center this. I've gone ahead and stamped out You're All Heart. I figured this one might be for a guy, so I'm keeping it fairly neutral. I'm going to put that one in the middle, that here, and then I do have a bow that I've done in the Night of Navy, and then I tied it at the same time as I had linen thread. So let's see. I think I'm gonna like that. Okay, these reverse things are gonna drive me crazy. All right, I think I want this popped up, but I want this underneath. So I'm gonna turn it this way so I know where to put it. So there. That looks good. Oh no. Plan B. It's gonna go down there. So let's just put this on. Good thing I caught that. And let's just smack the bow right in the middle. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to switch this up to dimensionals. I'm going to use the little ones. I'll just put it right over that glue dot I had there. Obviously I didn't check this earlier. And then we'll just put it down here. That looks good. All right, there we have Night of Navy. So we've got Bumblebee, we've got Night of Navy. Next, let's do, not Magenta Madness, it's Melon Mambo from the Brights collection. Same base, Whisper White. So for this heart, I used this one and the You Make Me Happy, You Make My Heart Happy stamp. And last year they carried over that duo heart punch where the larger one is the scalloped and then there's a smaller one that goes inside. So the way I've decided to do this, I'm going to put this on first because I'm not sure. I might do a ribbon around this section. Let's just see how it's going to look. I don't have any Melon Mambo ribbon, but I'm thinking I might take some white because this has a little bit of white in it, this paper. It's really, really pretty. All right, I'm going to try this, and if I don't like it, I can just cut it off. So I'm going to do a ribbon, a bow on the side, and then put my little piece in the middle. Sometimes I like that, and sometimes, you're the same way. Sometimes you do something and you think it's going to be pretty, and then you look at it and you think, huh, yeah, no. But if you don't like it, you can just cut it off. It's not attached, really. Hi, Shannon. There we go. So I'm trying to get this bow kind of sideways. I think that's good. I'll come back and trim it over later if I need to, and I'll probably put a little glue dot under there. All right, now I can attach it. So I'm just using white glue. Sometimes white glue is better because you have a little bit of time to readjust it if you need to, especially when there's ribbon underneath. So then I cut the second paper using the Hippo and Friends, one of the dies from in there. That's going to be good. You can't really see it, the difference that much, but I still think you can see it enough that it looks pretty. I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals, and then I'll pop up the other hearts as well. And then I think we can use these little ones, even though they're not actually the same color. I think they'll be okay. So when I'm putting something down and it has dimensionals, I like to kind of drop it, look, and see if it's where I want it, and then press it down. So that looks good. I'm actually going to pop this up too. So this is a really popped up card, which is fine. The pink ones are good too. Wanda for when we come around Valentine's Day. We have the champagne ones, but they're a little bit different in color. And I'm going to put this one down here. Is that the right way? Yeah. You can kind of tell by the stitching which way is the up and down. And I'm just going to put this down here for interest. And then add a couple of, these are actually Magenta Madness, but look, they look perfect. I'll put two up here, and then maybe one in there. All right, so now we have Melon Mambo. I keep wanting to call it Magenta Madness. It's Melon Mambo. We have Bumblebee, Night of Navy, Melon Mambo. And that needs to be trimmed, that ribbon, but I'll do that later. Next one is Pool Party. So you get a pack of paper. I've just selected one color from each of the packs. So you will get 5 packs, 40 pieces in each pack. It actually is the best deal in the catalog. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I've chosen the little flower or mosaic, or this is actually my favorite, but I've tried to change it up. So I wouldn't be using the same one every time because I know my favorite might not be your favorite. So let's put this on the Pool Party. And then we have this beautiful sheer ribbon in Pool Party that's in the regular catalog. All right. I want to do this first. So I just took another piece, same as we did with the navy one, to put it across the middle. Just to show the different papers is really what I'm trying to accomplish in this. There's my Pool Party, so that's stamped with this stamp. So pretty. Look how pretty that is. All right, now let's take our Pool Party ribbon. Wondering if I want it in the middle of the heart. So let's put the heart, I think because I'm putting ribbon on, I'm going to put it flat. Normally I would obviously pop it up. So I didn't have the die, so I had to fussy cut this, but that's why my cutting's not particularly beautiful. I fussy cut tons of this little snail mail today, because some of them have dies that cuts out the paper, and then some of them are just totally easy to fussy cut. Okay, so I'm going to put a bow right in the middle of this one. I love this ribbon. It's in the annual catalog, so it's around for a while. It's great for your winter cards as well if you're doing anything with snow or snowflakes. All right. Now we'll go ahead. We could pop this one up, seeing as we didn't pop up the front, but I'm not going to bother. But I am putting quite a bit of glue because we do have that piece of ribbon. So that's going to go in the middle. So these papers for customers, as I said, will be available not till the next annual catalog. They're not in the holiday catalog. Just kind of looking at that line here and making sure it's straight. Then I have Sent with Lots of Heart for down here, and then I'll put this right on the side. So I'm going to put this flat and then I'll pop up the heart. Yeah, Pool Party's pretty. I love Pool Party. It's just one of those colors that, I don't know, it's just really soft and pretty. Now, embellishments. These ones are just jade, but let's try them. Sometimes these pick up the color that they're with. Like, I think that looks perfect. Just going to put some in a couple of spots on this little design. Yeah, I definitely need to get more of these. I've gone through quite a few packs already. Pretty. And of course you can pop this down with glue dots if you want it to stay in a certain space or way. All right, 4 colors. Bumblebee, Night of Navy, why do I keep forgetting? Melon Mambo, and it's a color that's been around for a long time. Pool Party. Last one, I think is my favorite, and not just because it's red. So this is from the Regals, and it's real red. This was from the Subtles, Brights, Neutrals, 2020, 2022 in colors. So I used white as the base on all of them because the paper does have a little bit of white. So I'm not really sure. So this die is really cool. This is from the Be Mine Stitch dies, and it's the second sheet actually. This has really cool dies in it, and it's from last year, so you might already have it. And these ones, so when you cut out this one, it cuts out here, so you get the little frame, and it also cuts out the middle piece, which I'm not using. And the same with this one. So it cuts out the outside and it cuts out the piece on the inside. So I'm just using the outside pieces, and had I thought about it a little more ahead of time, I would have done adhesive sheets on those, but they're kind of big, so it would have taken, well, I should have done it anyways, but it was one of those things, I haven't used them since last year, so when I cut it out, I thought, oh yeah, I remember this one only cuts the outside and then the inside. So I just think if you're a demonstrator, this is a great way to showcase the color combos for the upcoming promotion. And if you're a customer, you can see all the beautiful new papers that we're coming up with. I'm going to try and put this around before I put it on, but I'm not sure it's going to work with the way I have the heart set up. But I want to do it in case I like it. So let's just go ahead and do it. Because the hearts that I have are kind of intertwined. So I have a big heart. I don't think it's going to work with the ribbon. Might have to do just a bow. A red heart, and then another white heart, and then our Sent with Lots of Love. Okay, I'm going to pull the ribbon out. I don't think I think it's going to make it too bulky. Here's kind of what I was thinking. Kind of like that. Kind of a play on words, Sent with Lots of Heart, and I was thinking lots of hearts. So let's go ahead and put this on, and then we'll assemble the hearts, and maybe we'll just add a bow, or maybe this one won't have a bow at all. Oh, you know what I have? I have these resin hearts that are part of the snail mail set. So those are really cute. I can put them right here to remind me to add them. Yes, Shannon, those dies are really nice, and they're from last year, so they're in the annual catalog. And they also have a really cool edge one that has a little scallop, and this one cuts out all of these little hearts, so then you can have them to use. This one is this little heart, and then this one is very intricate and pretty, and then some other little detail ones, and then little flowers. It's a really great set. It's one of those, you know, Valentine sets that you need to have. All right, seeing as I did not put the adhesive strip, I'm just going to put a little bit of white glue. And not too much because it does spread, but enough to keep it flat. So I'm going to do this one a little bit sideways. Then I want to do red. You can't really tell, but this is one of the other papers, not this one. And then this one. And then this kind of coming out of one. All right, I'm going to leave some of the sides open, and I can always add something later. I don't know exactly where I want my sentiment. Can't see that one really a lot, but and there's also beautiful foils, but they're not red. They're Sahara Sand maybe Blushing Bride. They're in the Valentine's Day section, but really, really pretty. Alright, and I'm going to see if I can, I'm going to do this a little bit sideways, or maybe I should just, I'm going to just pop it up on top. I think that's going to be the easiest. And then we can add a couple of little resin hearts. Alright, so these are totally cute. Don't know if I can fit them on there, but I might be able to fit a couple. Look how cute they are. You need to get some of these. Let's try putting a red and a white one. Don't know if any will fit. Oh yeah, one fits. Alright. I don't think it needs a bow. I'll tie one and see. But I'm thinking no. I think it's got a lot of stuff going on already. So these papers are featured in the upcoming annual catalog, but by purchasing the starter kit, you could get all 5 packs for free. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. Changed my mind. It's just so pretty, this ribbon. That needs to be trimmed a little bit more. All right. Let's review Regal's Real Red, Subtle's Pool Party, Bright's Melon Mambo, Neutrals that needs a trim, Night of Navy. I always wait and trim my ribbons after because I never know if I'm going to need to retie the bow. And if you need to retie a bow and it's too small, it makes it really hard. And I'm pretty good at tying bows, but it makes it pretty tricky. That was really weird. I was trying to do it too fast. And then the in colors, the 2020-2022, because they haven't announced the next in colors, is Bumblebee. And that looks kind of weird. So these are just really simple cards, but I think they'd be fun to send out. Hey, we're in lockdown again, so snail mail it is. So there we have our 5 different colors, 5 different color families, 5 packs of paper. All right. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thanks, Pat. They're simple, but I think they're cute, and they definitely showcase the paper. So thank you for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. So Sundays will be something from Celebration. There's beautiful papers and stamp sets. So there'll be something that I can showcase every Sunday night. And then the rest of the week I will focus on one suite, because this catalog actually goes until June. So we have lots of time to explore some of the other products in the catalog. However, if you are purchasing stuff, you want to do it during Celebration so you can get some free products. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be focusing on the hydrangea suite. And just to refresh your memory, here's one of the beautiful papers from the hydrangea suite. This suite is spectacular. So that's what we're going to be focusing on this week. And Celebration and the new catalog launches January 5th for customers, so I hope you're making your wish list. I know a couple of you out there have gift cards that I bet you are already anticipating spending. So, thank you for joining me. Thanks for all the feedback. I do appreciate it. If you like and share this video, and I will upload it to, just see, I'm out of camera here. I will upload it to YouTube, so you could also watch it there. But they're always archived on my Facebook page, So if you want to come back and look at them, even just to see the different heart designs that you can do for Valentine's cards, you're welcome to do that. All right, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening, and I hope you'll be able to join me tomorrow, Monday at 3 o'clock for my next Facebook Live. Thanks, and have a great evening.